Hello and welcome to Line of Sight. Here are the top stories of the day. European MPs visit Jammu and Kashmir. Opposition slams the government. Prime Minister Narendra Modi begins two-day visit to Saudi Arabia. Russian President Vladimir Putin to visit Tamil Nadu to witness Jallikattu. Shiv Sena remains adamant on 50-50 power sharing arrangement. Fadnavis says no agreement was made. S.A. Bobde appointed next Chief Justice of India. Now the news in detail. A delegation of 23 European Union MPs arrived in Jammu and Kashmir today for a first-hand assessment of the situation following the revocation of state special status under Article 370. This is the first high-level foreign delegation to visit Kashmir after the August 5 decision of the central government abrogating the state's special status and bifurcating it into union territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. The visit drew strong criticism from opposition parties who called it a PR stunt. Recalling the denial of entry to Indian MPs, Congress leader Priyanka Gandhi said it was a very unique sort of nationalism, while Bengal Congress leader Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary said Modi had colonial hangover. Congress MPs Shashi Tharoor, Ghulam Nabi Azad, BSP chief Mayawati and other leaders too hit out at the government. This visit comes at a time when some mainstream party leaders of the state, including former chief ministers Farooq Abdullah, Omar Abdullah and Mehbooba Mufti, are under house arrest. Over a dozen agreements are likely to be signed between India and Saudi Arabia as Prime Minister Narendra Modi began his two-day visit to Gulf country today. Both the countries are likely to sign agreements in key areas like civil aviation, defense procurement, security cooperation and non-renewable energy sectors. Prime Minister Modi said that India has moved to develop a close strategic partnership with Saudi Arabia, which has invested in downstream oil and gas projects. From a buyer-seller relationship, India is importing around 18% of its crude oil from Saudi, making it the second largest source of crude oil for the country. He also emphasized that stable oil prices are crucial for the growth of the global economy. The centuries-old Jallikattu bull taming sport will be witnessed by Russian President Vladimir Putin, who will be in Tamil Nadu next January to watch it at Alanganallur during Pongal celebrations. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will accompany the Russian leader on his visit. Jallikattu is a traditional bull taming sport played during the harvest festival of Pongal. The sport had run into a controversy after it was banned due to human deaths and cruelty to animals. But following massive protests in 2017, the sport resumed play. The impasse over government formation in Maharashtra continues as Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis dismissed Shiv Sena's demand for an agreement on the rotation of Chief Minister's post. Fadnavis said there was never any promise on the 50-50 power sharing formula, which Sena leader Sanjay Raut denied, saying that the decision was taken when Home Minister Amit Shah met Sena chief Uddhav Thackeray before the Lok Sabha elections. Following this, Uddhav Thackeray cancelled a meeting with BJP leaders on government formation. Justice S.A. Bobde has been appointed as the 47th Chief Justice of India. He will replace the current Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi, who is demitting office on November 17. Bobde will serve a tenure of 17 months before retiring in April 2021. He was also a part of the 5-judge bench which oversaw the Ayodhya case pertaining to Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid land dispute, whose verdict is expected before Justice Gogoi retires. For more such videos, subscribe to Federal's YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and LinkedIn.